Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Tamara.
Well, let me just finish. I wanted to say that one of the issues with Donald Trump that I have, that Omarosa seems to also have, is that he has not laid out a plan for issues like Black Lives Matter, the inner city issues in the economy.
How do we go from Iraq to Black Lives Matter? Stay focused, Tamara.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just stating my position here, just like you did.
So let's focus on Donald Trump's statements on Iraq.
My issue...
Well, this is all fair game. This is all fair game. Go ahead.
Thank you. So my issue is that I like Donald Trump. I want to like him more. I actually want to support him. The issue is that I don't think that he has substantiated a lot of the claims that he's made, and he hasn't laid out any positions other than Black Lives Matter, inner city issues with the economy, other than the 5 points that he puts on his website.
And it seems like he's also trying to come out and talk about September 11th a lot. He talked about how there was a bunch of Muslims applauding when the Twin Towers came down. Then he brought this up. It seems like he's politicizing this a lot and using his New York background for that.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, Omarosa, nobody thinks George W. Bush is at fault.
Omarosa.
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 Yes, so let's talk about Iraq, and let's talk about Donald Trump's positions. When Tamara says that Donald Trump grosses out and is not substantiated, it's the same difference, boo. You want to come on with big boobs, then you deal with the pronunciation of your name. Look, Donald Trump stands firm on what his position is about us going into Iraq. It is not something that he just threw out there. He's been saying that for a decade.
Why are you bringing up Tamara's boobs?
It's what he stood for. Well, because she started going back talking about, oh, you were a Democrat and you supported Hillary Clinton. If you want to get personal, we can get personal.
Wait, let's talk about Donald Trump and let's talk about Iraq. The size of my boobs, considering that this is how I was born. I mean, I'm sorry I had.
No, I called you a boob. I'm sorry. I should have called you a boob. I should have called you a boob.
Your boobs had to do with.
But let's focus back on Donald Trump.
Since we're talking about it, I might as well take off my shirt.
Let me ask you this.
Can we talk about Donald Trump? You want to talk about Black Lives Matter? Let's talk about it. If you want to talk about Iraq, let's talk about Iraq. But we can't be all over the place.
But Tamara made a point. She says that Donald Trump,
Maria? Because we're all over the place here.
She said that Donald Trump does not have the substance on some important issues like Black Lives Matter. Do you believe Donald Trump has the substance?
I completely disagree with that. Of course he does. But Tamara wants to focus on her saying he just has 5 points. Donald Trump has made it very, very clear that social justice issues are something he's going to address. And as Commander-in-Chief and, of course, President of the United States, he will have to be the president of the entire country, not just Black Lives Matter, immigration, which he's been very, very vocal on, economic issues, which, of course, are resonating with the voters. And so to say that there's no substance to Donald Trump, I take issue with that. And I think the voters who are clearly supporting him, since he's so substantially high in the polls, would disagree with that as well.
Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, then, for you?
Pardon me?
Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump?
There's no secret, sir, that I worked in the Clinton White House. But I'm sitting here because I believe that Donald Trump is the best choice to become the Republican nominee for president and to become president of the United States.
But
so there's no question about where I stand.
But you worked in the Clinton White House. Well, you're not going to vote for Hillary?
I just said that. No, I mean, obviously, I'm going to support Donald Trump because in 1997-98, I worked in the Clinton administration, which by happenstance was the time that we were going through an impeachment because of Bill Clinton's behavior. Of course, I'm going to support Donald Trump.
But you previously said you supported Hillary Clinton, right? I just want to know when you changed sides because, like I said, I actually like Donald Trump.
Wait. There is no question that before Donald Trump entered this race that I was out stomping for Hillary. If you took the chance to do your research, you would know that. The question is, am I supporting Donald Trump? Right now, I'm a surrogate for him, and have I been a loyal friend to him for a decade? Of course.
So what do you think about the boos that he got?
I have never wavered from being a Democrat for the last 20 years.
What do you think about those Democrats
who are supporting Donald Trump?
He got a lot of boos at the debate. What did you think about that? Do you think people are upset that he keeps going back to 9/11 and trying to blame George W. Bush?
Why don't we look at the polls to see if people are upset about that? I think that
no, but I'd like to know, as a supporter,
15 to 20%.
As a supporter, what do you think, Omarosa?
Well, you know what? You're not going to please every single person in this country. In fact, you're going to actually tick off half of the country, and half the other country will have questions. Donald Trump makes his statements. He stands firm on his positions, and that's why he has been unapologetically supported by the people who are supporting him.
Holy hubris.
Michael, what did you say?
I said holy hubris. You know, those boos meant something. Blaming W for something at 9/11, that's a lightning rod. Good luck with that if that's a campaign.
Did you say booze or boobs?
Well, let's see. When you say you go again, let's see. Every time you all oppose Donald Trump, his ratings go up and his poll numbers go up. So let's see. Let's see.
Right.
Y'all been counting him out for months and months and months and months, and he just keeps going up and up and up.
It's true.
So let's
Best of luck.
That is true. Omarosa, good to see you. Thanks.